That's the end of that, then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too. More surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching? I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them, and not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin. It won't be easy, especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
There you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Sometime later, I've returned from the shops. I had to turn the stream off and get stuff. I guess we're here. Yes. Do some potions, shall we? Yeah, that was really bad.
Come on.
In terms of things to be distracted from, like, allergies is, like, low tier. I'm just sort of uncomfortable, and obviously I can't really stream if I'm constantly having to deal with them, but like, yeah, it's still very annoying. Look at this view. It's lovely view down there. Oh, we went a stupid way. We'll go from here. Why does it make you go from there? Let me jump. We'll go from there, shall we? The Mad Lad Market. Oh, it's hot. Is it hot?
Doesn't seem as hot.
Oh, yeah, like 19 degrees is hot. What the fuck are you talking about? It's hot for me, right? It's still really musty. They're in a right-o panic. Just looking at these lice pictures.
I wouldn't give for a whole meal. Looks like this is the end of the road.
Well, it's not, no, it's not the end of the road until I can use my chocobo. Like so.
Ready, go?
Can we... Where is it? Right, hang on. How the fuck do you actually get there? I thought there, but now I'm not sure anymore. Yeah, how... No. We'll try out. No, it's not. It's clearly not there. That's how. Oh, it's just there. You're a fool. You fool. God. God, this allergies are throwing me for a loop.
Let's go. Yeah.
We're in Dracos Deep. Oh, this goblin's gonna mug me. Yeah, we've just established that they're just hungry, but whatever, let's murder them all. Right, down there. Ooh.
This must have been a nice place once.
Will be again.
Stop diving from hell! Damn it, I was pressing the fucking taunt button. I'll get used to it. Lovely. While they were walking, I should have done that.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklad.
That's a good Bok lad. Every so often I go, seems fine, I can just sort of play computer games now, and then it immediately goes, no it isn't, nose is bad.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone.
Oh, that guy.
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Let's finish the report then.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, You know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Quest complete. Off I go. That's 2 down, right? No, we're not done yet, of course. Got to do. He said he'd do a thing.
I wanted to talk.
He wanted to talk.
Man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy, and I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on it.
Use that opportunity to make myself a cup of tea as well. It's really hot, but I figured it might be useful for my nose. Who knows?
Again, for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Crimson Caravans! Right, is that everything here? Cool. Next place. I think the tea was a really good idea. That seemed to work really well. I have also taken, like, all the decongestion and saline allergies, like, just everything I could grab from the pharmacist. And of course, allergy tablets. But I can't take any more of those. You should only take one. I've taken a couple. God, just any. Going out, well, it worked, which means it's not hay fever. It's dust, and why is dust? Because I'm having to pack, and sometimes I have to grab stuff from places that haven't been grabbed for a while, and it probably took a day for it to spread. The dust. But it'll get better. I will have to. I'm gonna have to pause like in a minute, but feels like we're getting longer and longer times each time. So
everyone. Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just a black shield protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, They're all gonna fucking die!
If only we had some really strong magical go with us.
Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Yeah, I've
Promise
been there.
us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Not really my fight. I was explicitly told it wasn't my fight, but now it's my fight. Yay! God, the teeth steam works really well. Is that
Good girl.
another cat? Yes, look at it. How are there cats everywhere? No, there are cats. Dum 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 dum. And fallen bugs. So yeah, obviously I've got main quest to start, but like luckily we're getting all the sort of John faff out of the way before we get there.
Clive,
Well,
look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
sometimes it does sneak up on me. Like I'm sneaking up on these bodies.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Oh, there's a cat. Oh,
This must be the guard dog.
that's not a dog.
I'll hold it off.
It's a cat. It's literally a cat.
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
Ah, kitty. It's a guard cat.
It's a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Oh. Come here. Come here, kitty. This is for pooping in my yard. Okay, I might be projecting.
Kill!
What's frustrating is they obviously trust me to poop in my yard. Sorry, I had to. When I went to the shops, I had to deal with cat poop. They're not even my cats. There was that one time where I caught one, and I started like jamming the gate shut, so to discourage them. So I had to kind of flick water out of them, you know, because I don't have a spray. To go away and don't come back, sort of thing. And then it kind of went up and went, the gate's shut, meow. And like, no, go, I'm being angry right now. Go, meow. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry, just leave. Go on. I don't come back. Like that. It's
If only we'd arrived earlier.
Yeah. Oh, John, why did you do the other side quest first?
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear, just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans, building a haven in Lostwing, freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost, so that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Why isn't this mandatory? The good quests should be mandatory and the bad quests shouldn't be. Because, like, would this have happened if I didn't do the quest?
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. It's not going to last long in there. Let me finish this quickly.
Do I get another level? That's goddamn ages, this.
You lose.
It's quite good, that charge shot now.
I need to get...
He needs to get back to Quentin. Should I upgrade this? I think I should.
Back to Quentin. Quentin. Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Sometime later. Yeah, so what's annoying is the side quests are bad, but they do build. So, like, people who just completely avoid them miss out on the interesting end ones. And I won't lie, the other two weren't that interesting, but this one is.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see.
So your revenge saved everyone.
Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't. So
I mean, most of them
remain to guide them.
And try not to guide them into killing themselves this time.
Why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start.
Fuck that.
One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
Well, at least the vineyard's still there.
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
I mean, it was a cheesy ending, but still. It was a quest where things actually happened.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Like some experience points as well, though. Great Justice 2. Okay, so you get... we get this, the signboard. Yeah, of course we do. The emblem of the Hanged Man, the tavern, the Hearted Lost Wing. The village is a haven for the downtrodden built among the fallen ruins. This one is apt to reveal its secrets to the Hanged Man's enigmatic tavern keeper. And we get Wicked Wheel, a breath of wind. And some meteorite. Yes, I'm not quite better yet, as you may have noticed. But we're getting there. We'll save our game. Back to the Free Cities. Free Cities of Kanver.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late.
You're late.
Starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
Dear it.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Oh, did she get animated properly?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is? Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
Oh, of course it's Uncle.
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Give us the full Byron scene. Don't skip ahead, you bastards. I know he's comic relief.
The Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Do we get a dungeon? Is this a dungeon? I'd like a dungeon right now. Evenfall.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
No map. Good sign. And a book.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
No, we did. The fucking orcs.
They've been routed. They're wearing Waluda armor.
Forgot to buy potions, didn't I? Yeah, I've got fine. I'm fine.
Nothing but monsters here.
One, two, 1, 2. Okay. Have this. More shinies that way. Fuck! That's not the button I wanted to press. I was like, there's a couple over there, but fuck it. Okay. I've had a really horrible allergies all day, to be honest. Luckily, you got here. They seem to have calmed down a little. But, like, I had to, like, turn the stream off and just go buy medicine. But other than that, it's fine. And, like, as far as, like, ranking annoying things happening to me, allergies are kind of low on that. It's just really annoying. I can't really stream while I'm sneezing constantly.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
really funny when dogs get caught up in the whirlwind because they're yelping. They're evil dogs. It's fine. Well, shit. Wow, you're a tall one. Yeah, I want this.
We can win! Ogle, kill!
Fuck. Where's my arrow? I need that back. Need it back now. Come back fast, arrow. I'll do. Fucking hell. That, whatever the fuck he did to me, I took all my health then. Why is he not hitting him?
All yours,
Survivors inside.
I need the health.
Where are they?
I don't think I'm going to be fighting Odin yet.
You've caused quite the commotion.
But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You put some armor on.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Well, we've awkwardly paused it now, so we might as well learn about the Kingdom of Waloed. The sole surviving nation in Ash, Waloed has its capital at Stone here, home to the Mother Crystal of Drick's Spine, and is ruled over by Barnabas Tharma, dominant. Nope, I said it right the second time around. That's annoying. Anyway, whatever. Odin, Warden of Darkness, who it transpires has formed an alliance with the mysterious being known as Ultima.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
A vendetta.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard. And you will yield.
Oh, he's a horseman.
Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Where's my abilities?
Forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes!
Oops. Oops.
I needed that.
Oops. Doing crap at dodging him. Shouldn't have used this move.
Enjoying yourself?
I swear I fucking dodged that. Fuck. Try again. Damn it, didn't need to use all that right now.
Actually, I wouldn't. All yours, Torvald. Let's try.
Oh, fuck, I had my hand down.
There's a good boy.
Batatoska! I beat Sleipnir, which is Odin's mount, I thought. It's hang on, it's a horse in lots of games. Sanguine Insignia. After taking up the mantle of Lord Commander of the Knights of Royal Waluda Army upon the Sidolphus Telemon's ultimate untimely resignation, Sleipnir Halbard, I didn't even consider that, served King Barnabas as the better part of a decade. Intriguingly, however, there are no records of a House Halbard ever existing in either Veldemark or in Southern Continent, begging the question, whence exactly did he hail? He's got a Spanish accent, so...
The vessel is strong. My liege.
The vessel has access to potions. A vendetta. That was cool as fuck, Clive.
You're all right.
Oh, you two could have helped.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Well, he's getting back up then.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm.
Right, let's all kneel before Barnabas Tharm. Sleipnir Halberd. There's a little bit more information. Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Walud's army, Sleipnir was known as many as the Constant Knight by reason of unchangingly icy demeanour, his unwavering loyalty to his liege, bested by Clive Rosfield after he and his master slaughtered the guild masters of Republican ministers in the Kanverian Algora. I'll be right back. I won't be long. I might make myself another cup of tea though, because that seemed to help my nose a lot. So yeah, I will. So I'll actually be 5 minutes. And then we can do the next bit undisturbed, hopefully. Right, I'm going to need to add a couple more songs, because obviously having that play for 10 minutes is probably a little much. The whole point is to keep people about, not to scare them off. Am I... Yeah, oh yeah, we'll take that off. Right. Right, sorry about that.
Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Yeah, he's going to offer himself up, I assume. No, maybe not. Because the whole point is for me to get all the powers anyway. Why are they getting back? They should be helping me. Oh, fuck, Snail. Oh, he's too strong. He's too good at...
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Unlimited!
Stop calling me Mythos. But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
Where's my dog?
Your Majesty, my purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
Dum dum bum bum. They're not going to kill him, they want him alive.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
What are you doing, Jill? This seems like a good way to get yourself killed. Don't do that.
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Yeah, the dog has to sort him out.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Oh shit. That was a weird transition. Sometime later, but who knows how long? The ironworks.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him.
We're gonna have a spirit quest. in metaphor space.
Remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
Are you putting Joshua in a love triangle?
Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake.
Where's Jill?
Oh.
All I want to do is help. The world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
Where the fuck's Jill?
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon.
The ironworks, okay. Fully functioning shipyard nestled within the hollow of the sea grotto. The outskirts of Kanver are high cliffs and the violent tides which surround, effectively concealing the interior from prying eyes. Here, that Mead, along with other allies from the hideaway, strives in secret to finish work on the Enterprise, a revolutionary high-speed sea vessel. I don't think Jill's dead because I think there's going to be a scene between Jill and Clive right before the final battle because... Oh... Will Spectrum Handler streaming right now. I should say hello as well. Anyway, you know, a romantic scene because I can. It's going to happen. I can guarantee it. But three cities of Kanver, Federation of neighboring independent city-states, located in the southern-eastern part of the continent of Storm, while originally a part of Dalmekia. The cities achieved independence in the year 857. Kanver lacks an army of its own, relies instead on the city. They probably put Mid in there so you think Jill's going to die. Guards formed of mercenaries hired by its merchants and tradespeople. Unfortunately, the city guard, and indeed the city itself, were decimated in an attack by Akashic Baluda troops by 878, having lost its political leaders and the bulk of its citizenry. Three cities ceased at that point to be a nation in any meaningful sense.
With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him.
He's got a theme, doesn't he?
Clive.
Oh yeah, he's Odin after all, I guess.
Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
But he explicitly wasn't going to kill us. Why would you do that?
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
Yay!
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
Does that mean she's been kidnapped? That's really annoying if it is.
Pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Fuck's sake.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings,
And you have to come to the grave with me.
Writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
That's what Sid said. This was I'll be right back. Give me a second. I've been watching someone else play the game, so I get to see the ironic echoes being set beforehand. Things like his cup. In one of the side quests, he's like, yeah, I always use this cup, and when you first meet him, he actually picks up 2 cups, sniffs one, and gives Clive the clean cup, because he always uses the worst cup. That detail's great. Like, for a game that's, like, weird, like, terrible anime writing, it has loads of weird subtleties to it that, like, it's like simultaneously good and bad at the same time. It's somebody's putting work in, but I don't necessarily know where. No side quests taunting us right now. We can continue to the hideaway. A song of hope.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Well, then we must speak to Gav. Okay, no, there's now loads of stuff. Oh. No side quests though. Oh, it's not so bad when there's. It's just this.
Still alive, are you?
Ask about the goods.
That grey lump.
Why, he's the gentlest, most dutiful soul I've ever had the pleasure to meet. Ah, yeah, I had an accent for a brief second and it fell immediately off. Might not be the brightest crystal in the crate, but he's got a good heart and I'd far rather be an honest fool working for me than a clever scoundrel. He never shucks his duties, never answers back, never tips his fingers in the coffers. Won't hear a bad word said about him, though I might say a few myself. The lad's even got Blackthorn teaching him the secret to smithing now, so I'm keeping a good eye, one good eye on the forge. If that blowhard of his blacksmith should even think about doing Goots down, we'll be having words.
Go on, then.
Rune blade. Ooh. I'll read that in a second. Rune belt. Actually, might be presumably when you upgrade it's better. Rune crescents. Lots of stuff here. Lots of stuff here.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
I don't know why I never just select several. What's the last elixir for?
So what do I owe the honour? What do you want?
I can make Excalibur. Okay, Excalibur might be used in other recipes. Okay, I want the Runeblade +2, but Runeblade +1, okay. Long before Valastean alphabet became commonplace, early tribes across the Twins used a form of lettering now known as collectively as runes. While most scholars agree these runes were merely a crude representation of sophisticated freeform writing, some religious sects believe they are symbols, hold power, and they're unlockable only when used in a specific order, much like those inscribed on the blade of the sword.
No scratches, right? Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Reinforce it?
Yeah, that should do you.
And belt +1.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Crescent +1.
No scratches, right?
And crescent +2.
Yeah, that should do you.
Build +2.
You can thank me later.
Okay, arm guards are not only thought to be enhanced by the myriad of tiny runes engraved on the white gold ribbon, but also a crescent shape in which itself serves as a protective ward of conversion. Runic scholars separate the ancient logograms into 3 distinct groups: wards of expelling, which are used to emit energy; wards of conservation, which are used to absorb energy; and wards of harmony, which are used to combine the previous 2.
And?
Okay, what else?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to go.
There he is, Sleipnir.
Which song should we listen?
Got there. Oh, this is just... yeah. More junk for the pile. Word from Northreach. You have the town. Thanks for helping rid of us of the fools. We have neither of us so naive to think we've seen the end of their like. Good Philip has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come again calling. I often worry about the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders, just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Hearts and arms remain ever open as to the Vale's doors. Oh God, I've left a load of these, haven't I? Words out to inside is that there's little left of the capital after the mad Prince's royal tantrum. What of you and yours? Did you manage to escape the city before tits went tits up? I trust you did, but a stolus might be good to set Elle's mind at ease. Affairs the rest. The Guardians are getting along with the Axis just fine, working to shore up the Vest's walls and not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds, though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashik had you not given the Horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need for a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. I can't be bothered to read anymore. We'll do them there.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Back again?
Ask about Crystalline Dominion.
I cannot claim.
Not to have been shocked to learn Twinside's destruction. Indeed, I have known that such fate was all but guaranteed. Piece of parchment was all that had ever stood between Dominion and Chaos, and those who signed the treaty were only going to abide it as long as it suited them. Sylvester's invasion saw it torn to shreds at last, and the pieces scattered to the winds, long festering enmities came to the fore once more.
Such are the wages.
Of greed and distrust in those of power, pay heed to the whispers. They are like to grow into a mighty storm on which the walls, even the stoutest citadel, might not withstand.
Ironic, then.
Should it be a prison steel on the boldest, most trustworthy player in the ignoble game, should it deal the finishing blow?
Godspeed.
That's really fast, Godspeed. It's like, wow.
Allow me to educate you.
The
I have the details here.
Okay. There we go. The Undying. Getting weird overlaps now. The Civil. And Sir Wade. Hang on. Oh no, it's because it's... Yeah, this is the envelope there. And the Jute. Member of the Undying. Secret Society sworn to protect and serve the Rosfields. I think we read that one already. And the fall of the Free Cities. There we go. Sleipnir. It gets a name. Was it important that it gets a name? I don't know, but it is apparently. Harbored. The banner of Free Cities falls to the merciless march of Walood's Akashic army. Unlike the other hordes of Akashic that have been plagued the realm, this particular throng appears to obey the orders of King Barnabas, servant Sleipnir, devastating the effect of the people of Kanver. I'm dropping like flies here. But most important is this random medicine girl who's for some reason on this chart for reasons that I don't know why. Very suspicious. Why are you in this general direction?
Of course. One must understand one's place in the world.
There's the Einherjar, Royal Knights of Walood. It's a lot simpler now. We don't really need these when there's just like one guy attacking us. It was more interesting when it was like lots of armies. We still have the nations, of course. Where's the Akashic gone? Oh, it doesn't show the Akashic. Akashic on this map.
The state of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
Muggle. Whip, 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 Capo. Chocobo, Dread Comet. That's an A. S. S. B. Man in Black. Lost Wing Sambrique. Great part of those black shields who spied on Lost Wing were taken by the Ether Flood. However, we received reports that one yet survives. A zealot of the evil cause persists in delivering any bearer who strays too close to his hiding place to gruesome death. Alas, he is heretofore proved more than a match for the Cursebreakers sent to slay him. And where are you? Hunters of Tabor speak of a wild chocobo that haunts not only the nearby Badlands, but also their dreams, for it exhibits a ferocity rarely seen in species, and has ripped more than a dozen of their comrades from gizzard to groin, feasted on their flesh. Fucking hell! The bird is far past taming, needs to be put down. Bad chocobo. Okay, Lost Wing is easy, the sickle down back here.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Since I can remember, I've served none but myself, turned my back on the world for a handful of silks and heavy purse, but what does that left me? It's hard to keep joy in one's heart with those around me with the barbed wire. Something must change, and that change must start with me, a lonely porter.
All yours. Come again.
Okay, it's sickle and Lost Wing. Oh no, it's one of these. Martha. What do you have new stuff? Okay, look, it's not. It's there. We search for the man in black. Would this have happened if we didn't do the side quest? Or was it a mark hidden behind the side quest? This is a pretty good place to hide someone, if it is there. It is awesome. Oh. Holy trumpeter. Doot doot, motherfucker.
Bring out the barons! Let me and my daughter purge them of their sin.
You'll be wrecked of my mother's meeting.
Yeah, the worst is when you're slightly too early with a dodge. It's really annoying. Shit. Alright, his flamethrower is much better than my flamethrower. Oh, but I wasn't near the... Oh, fuck, that's annoying. It's always me not healing as well. We know where he is. There's one in Sickle as well. Which I think is around here somewhere. I'm just going to continue the story because we've done some faffing. But I like the marks as well. Oh, we have lots. Cool. Really should try these out though, especially now I can master things. Dodge could come in handy. A block even.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are...
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
Apart from Sid. Jill is what I meant to say.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Little did I know we are on side quests.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
I know this is your hideaway, but you really shouldn't be in here. If Mid caught you rifling through her research, she'd have your head. Then mine for letting you.
I'm here with permission, lady.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these. I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. What's this tucked inside it?
Doll, I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. It's Sid! There we go. Now it's me again. Of all my inventions, this one's the best, and so when choosing its place for rest, I recall your opus, daughter dearest. Now it sleeps there in the first. Gonna have to work on that last rhyme. Luck.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Yeah, Mid's fine.
Master Sid, have you seen His Highness the Prince? We were to dine together, or so I was going to suggest. Before he vanished, that is. I suppose now I'll just have to ask the Bard.
Who the fuck are you? Doctor's not here.
Think to my boils if Tyre ain't around, eh?
Hang on. Nobody in these things ever have consequences for not constantly not seeing the doctor and but like not obeying the instructions.
Did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Plot-related musical instrument.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
It's a thingy-majig. Let's go back with it then. Maybe we should try that other mark first.
Just the two I was looking for.
There you are.
Aye, aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes. Left.
Exited?
He did have the decency to leave
Quit.
a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Kanver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
And if that fails, try not to be angry, dead. That's pretty annoying.
Don't waste here. The further the flagship sails, I have to get back.
Alright, well that's a plus quest. Yeah, they did promise a new song, so... Good bones. That's it.
A shadow looming in his path is life hung by a thread.
Yeah?
Yet still he clung unto the mast and bellowed. All ahead!
Cool.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
An army of Akashic? My god. Desiree.
I wasn't expecting you back so.
You know what she sounds like? She sounds like the John, answer the question. The poop game, the one about having a cult. Whenever you do a hug. Anyway. Closed, you'll find I've got Cult of the Lamb. There we go. But an item of high and strange order, one for which I require neither thanks nor recompense. Consider it a reminder of where loyalties are best placed. The Chapman.
All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that.
Quiet as a curl?
Seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
He gets sad very often, this Blackthorn.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right.
Which is now,
I'll meet you by
obviously.
the forge, then. You come along when you're ready.
Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard.
I saw earlier.
If she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
Sure.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Well, Taya, what Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time.
You were just telling me off for not resting.
I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Tyre. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will.
Euthanasia quest.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Slay a Mytling for its eye. Oh, but just turn around, that was awkward. Just like, oh shit, Clive's going. Let's go back in. Where's that plus sign down there? What's that for? Oh, there's another important quest.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
Damn it, I took too long. Fuck.
August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
Can this be solved by me murdering something?
Right. It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan.
Zoltan!
We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows.
Zoltan?
The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
Right.
What?
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
Zoltan.
Dravost, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravost, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Karava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravost as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Zoltan. Nope, still no quest. I'm assuming if you take out all the side quests, the actual game is as long as your average Devil May Cry anyway. Like, just the dungeons, and maybe, because the cutscenes are quite long, aren't they? I'm gonna catch Holy Hell.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Find what Nigel... Yeah, just what's one vine?
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
I killed that one of those as a child, so...
As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Right. I was gonna make this a long stream, but I'm actually a little tired. Probably because of my fucking allergies. But I'm gonna take like a half an hour break and then come back, I reckon. It means this went on a little long, but with all the cuts, it's probably a normal sized episode. Is that everything? We almost have 1,000 left for that. Cool. No, we still have to talk to the Mark. Oh, it's a Mark anyway. So we'll have a look at the Mark and then I'll let you go. I assume it makes potions stronger. Fuck's sake. We'll do it. We'll do it next time. It's fine. I've been the Johnstruct. Oh fuck! No, I didn't want to turn that page. Yes, the game wants me to go there, but we're not doing that just yet. We have a bunch of side quests to do first, so look forward to that next time. I've been the Johnstruct. I've been having a Final Fantasy 16 adventure. Thank you very much.